So we have a number of different tools and evaluation sort of processes that we have in place. So we have our planning tool, which is just simply our day-to-day, week-by-week planning tool that we use, that the facilitators use at group to program the activities for that day. So it has a number of learning areas that they will then sort of put activities in for that area. So it might be gross motor, sensory, it could be arts and craft, it could be music and literacy.
I know things are going really well for the playgroup if parents are staying engaged and are attending every week. After a session, I usually think about what I've put out for the day and were kids engaged? Did kids get and do the activities that I put out? If they didn't, I usually won't put it out again for another few weeks. And I think about the children that were here and why didn't they get involved? Was it age appropriate? Did they just have difficulties doing it? And then I think about what can I do next session to keep the kids engaged and doing the activities that I put out for them.
It's all these tools and things like that benefit, the family as well, because we're able to work with them more effectively, but also it sort of pulls out the work that we're doing and highlights the effect and benefits of a supported playgroup program.
Some of the reporting that we collect for these supported playgroups is based on outcomes. So we recently have changed some of our reporting techniques and how we collect it to hear the voice of the parent a lot more, the parent or the carer, and we rely a lot on the facilitator's feedback as well too. The reason for this is because when we're dealing with communities that have cultural sensitivities in particular, a piece of paper, a form in front of a parent, number one, isn't culturally, it could be a culturally sensitive issue not to fill that in because of the way that families see taking data. Also, English is a second, third, fourth, fifth language for a lot of these families. So we do rely a lot on verbal feedback, and that then goes back to taking into account the facilitators' reporting to us. So we're collecting that data we're collecting it every term.
I measure the success of playgroup as the continual returning of families and groups that are growing all the time. So we've got parents that keep coming back and keep engaging with their children, keep having fun, open up with conversations, ask for help, ask for advice. That's how we measure success at playgroups.
I definitely know playgroup is successful when I see the children playing alongside their parents. That really sums it up. If you see those children playing, using their imagination and learning in that way with their parents, it's a really nice thing to see, and in my mind that's success, that's our role. Yeah.
I believe our role as an organisation is, if we're working with these families, we have the responsibility to protect them and to make them feel safe. So we need to figure out a method of collecting data that's unintrusive and the families feel safe giving that data.